Went to Block Island. I did the high-speed ferry out of Newport to Block Island, which was very cool. And Block Island, as usual, I mean, just awesome. But I'm not making this up. I counted 3 people riding bikes, like in the busy part of Block Island, you know, right where you get off.
Sure.
The thing.
Well, I get off on different areas of Block Island, so you have to be a little more specific.
I saw 3 people in traffic, everything going every which way, taking selfies while riding a bike.
Ah, boy.
It's like, really?
That's okay. Darwin will take care of them.
There's not a lot of
At
room
some
on
point.
the shoulders
Exactly.
there of that road, right?
You know,
There's not enough
I'm
room for a car.
riding the bike.
Yeah.
Oh, look at me. Hey.
If you're really into selfies like me, you probably have a selfie stick. The best way to take a selfie with your friends. But why would I want that?
She's right, you know. Selfies are about one thing, yourself. That's why there's the new Narcissistic. It looks like a selfie stick, and your friends will think it's a selfie stick. But Narcissistic automatically photoshops your friends out of the picture.
I like the sound of that.
Social media is all about you and your awesome, superior life. So why include others when you're at a great party?
Duck face.
Or on a way cool vacation?
Look, I'm on the Golden Gate Bridge, and you're not.
Narcissistic, the self-extending arm that's all about you. Paul and Al.
And it was like awesome, and I was like, "Oh my god!" It was like unbelievable. You couldn't believe it. It was like you would not even believe it. You had to be there.
On 94 HJY.
Last, local fireworks, and I was reading it. In Rhode Island, you can sell fireworks, but they have to be the ones that you blow up on the ground.
They're all on the ground, yeah.
Anything airborne is technically... So everybody essentially is breaking the law because there were airborne fireworks. How late was it in your neighborhood?
Like 1 o'clock
really,
this morning,
Really?
I was hearing something.
I don't even know it. I don't
Well,
hear
you're kind of
it.
out in the woods, so...
Well, it's not even that.
Yeah.
It's just that, you know, for me to fall asleep, I need so much white noise in my room
Yeah, that you don't have
it
to
just
change.
totally blocks everything
Well,
out.
you know what? Kevin had a bad issue in his neighborhood.
It's 94 HJY's Kevin, and for the 4th of July, I'd like to dedicate this song to my drunk neighbor who lit off a loud fireworks display after midnight last night.
Oh, neighbor, lighting fireworks at 1 in the morning. I hope you blow your fingers off and burn your whole house down. You're a douchebag, you woke me up with fireworks loud and bright. I'll come over and kick your ass if you light off more tonight.
Paul and Al.
In America, you have a right to be stupid.
94 HJY.
Hey, the best of up to 90 days in prison because she's too loud during sex.
Whoa.
She was convicted on a charge of breaking and entering and exiting and entering and exiting and exiting.
Yeah, baby,
Paul and Al.
You guys are getting really X-rated. I like it.
Thank you.
94 HJY.
Showed off and
It was a lovely woman. We do have the video posted on the Paul and Al page at 94HJY.com. And, well, of course, it's in the Polish language, but I think you get the gist of it.
W taki to sposób rozwalamy po kolei. Że jedna dziurka. Zrobimy tak, zrobimy na 3, dobrze? Uważaj.
Raz, dwa.
I think the language is universal.
Kurwa, przepraszam. Naprawdę, przybijemy rękę. Przepraszam.
Ała, to bolało. To bolało, ała.
Błagam was, niech to się nie dzieje naprawdę, niech to będzie tylko i wyłącznie.
Ała,
Chodź.
oh boy.
ała.
I don't know
He
what
said
Allah
something-
means, but
He kept saying a word like "atsuprasham," which in Lithuanian means "I'm sorry."
Oh,
I'm
really?
sorry.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry. It's got to be
I
close,
could
right?
just make her disappear.
Yeah.
Avoid the Polish lawsuit coming up.
Paul and Al.
I know that ain't entertaining.
On 94 HJY.
There was a row of decanters with fine Irish whiskey and Waterford crystal glasses. On the other wall was a dazzling array of the finest cigars and chocolates.
Sweet.
When the priest came in, I said to him, "Father, forgive me. It's been a very long time since I've been to confession, but I must admit that the confession box is more inviting than it used to be." And the priest said, "You moron, you're on my side." And he also writes, "Hey, I just bought some Meatloaf boxer shorts. The front says, 'I will do anything for love,' and the back says, 'But I won't do that.'"
Stump the DJ, go ahead.
What kind of cigarettes do deadheads smoke?
What?
Yours. I appreciate that.
Stump the DJ. We got ourselves a winner. Now, this has been a Facebook post, but our friend Jeanette was the very first one to post it, so we got to give her credit.
"I told my son, 'You will marry the girl I choose.' He said, 'No.' I told him, 'Well, she's Bill Gates' daughter.' He said, 'Okay.' I called Bill Gates and I said, 'I want your daughter to marry my son.' Bill Gates said, 'No.' I told Bill Gates, 'But my son is the CEO of World Bank.' Bill Gates said, 'Okay.' I called the president of World Bank and I asked him to make my son the CEO. He said, 'No.' I told him, 'But my son is Bill Gates' son-in-law.' He said, 'Okay,' and that is how politics works."
That's beautiful.
Paul and Al, mornings on 94 HJY.
Hey, the best opinions politically. Hillary Clinton, of course, gets slapped by the FBI on the wrist.
That was the most bizarre. Did you watch the press
Yeah, I
conference?
did.
The guy was cool.
Yeah.
He was great. He was like, no, but I haven't told anybody in the government about what I'm going to say right now.
Yeah.
And here it is. And it was basically like, she screwed up. And she was awful as far as taking care. And then we're going to let her go.
Yeah. What do you say? You know, and I think Kevin might be of a political bent the most conservative of all of us.
Sure.
But it was kind of interesting that Hillary allowed Kevin to interview her a little while back.
It's 94 HJY's Kevin, the lowly political correspondent, welcoming Hillary Clinton to the program. Senator Clinton, thanks for being on the show, even though I make no secret of how much I despise everything about you.
It's great to be on your show, and thanks for giving me this chance to be with you, even though I wish I were there in the studio with you.
Well, it's probably best that you're not, because I would most likely punch you in the face. But okay, that wasn't a joke. But how satisfied are you being married to Bill Clinton?
I'm not satisfied at all.
And is part of that due to the fact that you're obviously a closet lesbian who pines only for the touch of a woman?
Yes, sir. All of the above.
And have you enjoyed your covert lesbian lifestyle, or?
I really have. I have really enjoyed it. It is grueling. There's no doubt about that. But every day, something happens that just lifts my spirits.
Well, that's nice. Do you think the public's starting to suspect the fact that you're the first presidential candidate ever with both female and male genitalia?
Well, I don't know what the public thinks.
But it is true, right? I mean, you are half man, half woman.
Yes, I am.
Interesting. Well, Senator Clinton, I want to thank you for being on the show and addressing those questions, which are really the most critical to voters.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Go enjoy another woman.
Looking forward to it.
Paul and Al, mornings on 94 HJY.
What do you do if you're really horny and you're really poor? Well,
I go to the men's room here at 94 HJY.
That would have been a good option for Christopher Wade of Nashville, Tennessee. He's 55 years old. He went into a Hustler store. I guess it's like the Amazing Superstore down there.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Selling those kind of items. Something caught his eye. It was a mannequin wearing lingerie. Well, he wanted more than the lingerie. He picked up the mannequin and ran out of the store. And she lost her left arm in the process.
Oh, boy. That's the, that arm. Yeah.
Well, an employee got his license plate on his pickup truck as he was driving off. Gave it to the cops. Well, the cops went to Christopher's house and they found Christopher in bed and on top of aforementioned mannequin.
Wow.
He goes right to work, this guy.
Yeah, missing arm.
Didn't even buy her nothing, right? Well, she was asking for it.
Missing arm and all. So he's arrested for theft of property. And
actually, the place where the arm was supposed to go is the only socket in the whole
Yeah, you're right.
thing.
Paul and Al.
You're getting some kind of sick sexual thrill off this, aren't you?
I am.
94 HJY.
51-year-old badass from Canada. Rick Nelson is his name. He was out in the woods and, well, came across a bear. apparently scared the mama bear, too close to the baby. You know how the bear will get aggressive.
Oh, sure. Possessive, yeah.
So bear came at him, but he didn't back down. Here we go, Rick.
And the bear came through the thicket, and it meant business. And the first thing the bear did was come straight at me and took a left-hand swing and caught me in the front shoulder here. But I turned as it caught me, and I punched it straight in the snout. I was trying to, but I missed. And I actually hit its lips and its teeth and split my knuckles and busted some vessels. So the next time, it dropped down, it stood back up, and it came with a right and caught me in the back. And I did an underhand, and I hit it right in the snout. And it dropped down, and it dropped down on its butt now, and it's just looking at me. And I didn't know what to do now. But it just turned around and walked away like nothing ever happened and followed the cub.
Wow. Are you kidding me?
Crazy.
A bear attack, and you put up your dukes.
Wow. Revenant Part 2.
Yeah.
Dude's Revenge. Mornings on 94 HJY.
Football itself is always big, and being a former Patriot, Vince Wilfork, the big spread.
Big, really big.
Extremely big. Well, they were talking about it up at Gillette yesterday.
Coach Belichick, as you know, Vince Wilfork appears completely naked in this year's ESPN body issue. What did you think about the size of what he has down there?
More than I could ever imagine, to tell you the truth.
Even without seeing Vince's face in the body issue, you immediately knew it was him. How is that possible?
The texture of the balls is very easy to identify.
On behalf of many of the women here and some of us guys who have man crushes on Tom Brady, can you please convince him to pose nude for the body issue?
All right, thank you.
No, don't walk away, please. Just ask him, please.
Paul and Al, mornings on 94 HJY.
Hey, JY, Jen out this week. We shouldn't even try to recreate her news because the credibility that she does
because
bring.
We suck, basically.
The credibility that Jen brings to the news, you can't. You can't recreate that.
No. Walter Cronkite.
You can't fake credibility. You can't even pronounce it.
Yeah, right. On MSNBC, apparently somebody's on vacation in the director's sound booth or whatever. Brian Williams last night. Here, let's roll this here.
That's where NBC's Andrea Mitchell is standing by. Andrea. All right. Here's what has just happened. That is indeed Hall & Oates and not Andrea Mitchell. We have plugged into the sound system in the room. Let's go across the state to, I'm being told we're going to try Andrea Mitchell again. Andrea. Again, Hall & Oates. Let's
make me feel brand new.
Andrea's pretty chipper today, huh? Do a little karaoke.
I love Brian Williams. And that, again, Hall & Oates.
Yeah, I believe that's actually a better choice than Andrea Mitchell.
Paul and Al.
I wonder what they thought last week when I spent all that time in the ladies' song section.
94